Hello everybody and welcome back to the XJW Kid channel. I am David. I grew up, in case you don't know my story, if you haven't watched the other videos, I grew up in the Jehovah's Witnesses. Oh man, they really make you say it right too, don't they? They hate people when they say Jehovah Witnesses or Jehovah Witness. It's Jehovah's. Get that apostrophe. Get the apostrophe right. So I grew up in the Jehovah's Witnesses, and I got out around, my parents stopped going around 5th grade, but my family members stayed in. I went to meetings here and there, you know, but pretty much 4th grade was the last. So I can tell you that everything kind of stuck with me until I was 14 or 15 though. So yeah, so that's my story. Today I just want to ask you guys if you're an XJW. If not, if you're thinking about leaving, please look up the facts and get things in order and get yourself and your family out if you can. It's very tough to get family members to leave. I have been unsuccessful so far, and I'm scared to even bring it up with them. So I know the struggle, I know how you feel. So yeah, anyways, I want to know what you guys think about how the elders or whoever, just the organization in general, how they make you feel when it comes to feeling guilty about doing a certain thing. When do they guilt trip you when it comes to field service the most? Do they guilt trip you, like if you want to take a vacation with your family and not attend the meetings, and if you have to miss a couple meetings, do they make you feel guilty about that? Do they make you feel guilty about, you know, whatever it is? Comment below, because I'm interested in this, and I'm sure everybody else is, because we all have had some sort. Being that I was a kid when I was in it, I can tell you that when I felt guilty, and this is even after I stopped going, was really bad, was swearing. I felt they made me seriously believe. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like to swear and they think it's bad, and you may have your own personal beliefs or views on that, but if you swear, you shouldn't feel like you're going to have, you know, the governing body come and get you. You know, you shouldn't feel like Jehovah hates you because you said a word. But and if you're super religious and you disagree with me, I'm sorry, don't want to offend you, but in my belief that it is a word and not to be, you know, taken so harshly that you beat yourself up about. Because I remember this is a story going way back, my friend, I mean, he's a great person. He was a Christian. He went to church. His family did too. His brother's actually a minister now, and it's you know, a great family. But I remember playing these video games when I was a kid, and we were doing kind of poorly, and we felt the video game was cheating. So he was just like, "Hey, just say a cuss word to make you feel better." And he was kind of like coaxed me on. So that was the first time I swore, because I got so mad at that game. Because you know how it is when you're a kid, and video games is everything when you get sucked into them. Man, it was so funny. We still talk about it and joke about it to this day. But after I did it, like, it felt like good to do it, like he said, but then I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Like, I'm gonna get struck down for cussing in my living room. But I whispered it. I thought if I whispered it, it wouldn't be as bad, right? But yeah, so that's my story about that. I just felt guilty all the time. And then meanwhile, I was out on recess, and there was 2 or 3, depending on the year or whatever, kids that went to school with me that were also Jehovah's Witnesses, and I seen them, you know, around. And I was playing football with one of them, and he was cussing his ass off. He was swearing like no other. And I thought, and his mom was more uppity and controlling than my mom was. Like, she was all about, you couldn't make certain noises if it reminded you of something. She was just really on it. And here he was swearing, and then I felt guilty for him. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he's out here swearing. Like, I felt scared, I felt worried. There's just like all this fear that they built into you. It was ridiculous. And I should have just been enjoying, you know, playing football or whatever, you know, but I couldn't because of that whole scenario, because of what they, because of the fear that they put in you, and the guilt, you know, which brings me back to my main point, the guilt. What did they make you feel guilty about? I want to know. I'm curious. Everybody's curious about this because we've all had to deal with it. So yeah, comment below, talk amongst yourselves, like that old Mike Myers skit. Talk amongst yourselves. Here, I'll give you a topic. So that's all I got right now. I'm going to be doing a video shortly on things that expose the corporation for what it is, and just kind of visual things that kind of make it go, yeah, okay, I see that right there. That ain't right. So I'll be doing something like that. Got an idea to do a video or an episode on the financial world of it all. I got some couple snapshots of some tax documents and things like that. So you don't want to miss that. So hit the like and subscribe and hit the little bell. And that's going to get you all of the videos that I'll upload later. You won't have to worry about missing them. And just want to say what a great community this all is. It's so funny being that I haven't been in the Witnesses for so long, but you know, when it's in your childhood, it's burnt into you, whether you like it or not. There's memories there, you know. So I was just so surprised when I seen this huge community, how everybody comes together and is supportive of each other, and that's good. You know, even more so than the actual witnesses are in the hall. You know, we don't shun each other. So good stuff, good stuff. I will see you in the next video, and thanks so much for watching. Take care.